Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are watching this video. Today I'm going to talk to you about a really interesting matter, that is connection between trauma and burnout and consequently depression. Before we go through this comparison, I have to discuss the matter of trauma. What is trauma? For many people, trauma is something that you have been confronted with, maybe accident or death of your friend, family, or your brother, sisters, or somebody near to you. And most people consider trauma if you have some very difficult situation that you have had before. That is, they normally say, okay, it's this trauma that causes trauma. But you have to remember that trauma has different level and for different people. For example, if you have taken a child of 3 or 4 years old and this child is playing with their toys, and somebody take the toys away from them, it is some kind of trauma for the child. For grown-ups, it is nothing, no problem. But for the little child, it is really trauma. And your subconscious mind is going to take the trauma in your system and is going to just get it there. When we grow up and we get more and more of these things, traumas, and also combined with the stress that we get during our daily life, it's going to build up, and then at one point there is a trigger, a straw that breaks the back of a camel. It's a straw that makes people to go to the last straw, make people have a burnout. So trauma, it can be really bad thing in our system, and when it is combined with other things, other stress factors that we every day confronted with, it's going to make the situation worse, and then we get burnout. Okay, now that we know that trauma can cause burnout, how are we going to deal with it? Because knowing it is one thing, dealing with it is other thing. There are different methods to deal with it. It just get rid of the stress in our life, because when you don't have a stress, it's not going to pile up and it's not going to cause more problem. That is one method to do in order to get rid of this old, you don't get rid of, actually get rid of old things, but you don't get things both above, on the top of it. Because when you get things on top of each other, at one point it's going to break, okay? So one thing is just reduce the daily stress that you are confronted with. But I know this really, now it's winter time here in Holland, and you see it is getting dark very soon, and then with the lockdown that is going on, it is very difficult to make yourself happy, because you cannot go and visit friends and do the things that you wanted to do. So there are different things you can do in order to cheer yourself up and be happy about things. Just watch a comedy, okay? Watch so funny films, because you know, when you laugh, you are going to really to produce some kind of hormones which makes you happy, and then you get rid of your stress hormones. Okay, watch a comedy film. That's or something that you really enjoy. Play music and do some kind of internal sport at home. So just keep yourself busy to not to get this stress coming to you and make the situation worse. The other thing is just call me because I can help you too. How do I do that? I'm going to get rid of the old emotions that have been piled up in your system. So your system will be free of these emotions. So if you get stress from your surrounding, it's not going to affect you as much. The other thing, just prevent watching news, because news is just programming you to be miserable. You see, everywhere it's just fighting, it's just bad things happening, and all of them affecting you without you knowing it. It's not for nothing that they call it programs, because TV programs is going to program you. Don't watch TV. Watch if you want to watch TV, watch a film that you like, some comedy film, for example. Okay, do this, and then you'll be really certainly reduce it. First of all, prevent your burnout, and if you have some kind of stress, you distress yourself, and you will be enjoying your life much better than you are doing at this moment. Thank you very much for your attention, and if you like this video, please thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with your family, your friends, and your colleagues. They will be really happy to get these videos. Thank you very much for your attention, and I see you next video. Bye.